Hello everybody, my name is Aahulnath and the topic I am discussing today is total quality management as a catalyst for productivity enhancement in creative industries, a qualitative approach. I'm doing my PhD within the Department of Business Administration at Turība University in Riga, Latvia. So the goal of the research is to go through various studies to identify the various characteristic elements of total quality management that can positively influence the productivity of creative enterprises and to draft a model that can improve the productivity of small medium creative enterprises. And the research question is what are the various characteristic elements of total quality management and the most frequently used elements of total quality management, and which of the identified elements of total quality management through my study can be adopted by enterprises within the creative industry when it comes to improving their productivity. So the research findings, the following elements were identified through extensive literature review of existing articles that are based on total quality management, and 17 articles were shortlisted, and from those 17 articles frequently used total quality management characteristics were identified, and the identified elements are shown here below, and they are ranked from the most frequently used element to the least. So the elements that I have identified are continuous improvement, customer centered, leadership, employee involvement, top management commitment, training and education, teamwork, transparent communication, process improvement, productivity, and fact-based decision making. So these are the characteristic elements that I have shortlisted through the 17 articles that I have reviewed for this research. And the identified elements were again studied to identify if they positively influence a creative workspace. So the idea here was to get a deep down into the identified elements to know if they have an influence on a creative workspace, and to know if it is a positive influence. And the following 5 elements were finalized. So customer focused, wherein the creative entity has to be very customer focused. Continuous improvement, to keep up with the industry and to make sure that the creative entity strives in a direction of continuous improvement. Management support or top management support, and employee engagement, having a good environment within the organization, and well, of course, teamwork, which is crucial for any creative enterprise. Moving on, so this was my final draft for a model or a productivity improvement model for small and creative enterprises using the total quality management elements identified. And this model has productivity on top, because productivity is the key element here. And through this model I intend creative enterprises to attain a higher level of productivity. So underneath productivity comes customer focused, and it's a push and pull between customer focus and continuous improvement. So ideas that are generating from the team or from the organization, or continuous improvement ideas kind of impact the customer, and the feedback from the customer also aids in continuous improvement, which is again cascaded down to the organization or within the organization. So the customer reviews are also being worked on or also being considered. So every step that are highlighted in orange kind of depicts external dependency, and everything in green is internal. So this is easy to implement model that can positively impact productivity of creative enterprises, and this is the final draft of the model through this study. And to conclude, so the identified characteristic elements of total quality management were analyzed in relation with productivity, and the final objective being a model that improves productivity. And as this model was drafted using findings of the study. The model is the final model, or the final model drafted is a model that is customer centered. So the organization can always maintain a competitive advantage within the market. The model is unique and based on total quality management principles, so it is easy to implement and it ensures cost effectiveness. So this is how the study is concluded. And with that being said, I remain open for questions if there are any. Thank you.